Yo guys, what up, welcome. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. And of course, once a freaking again. Yeah, I just have to fix some stupid bot related issue before we can actually go and get into the Minecraft. So if we just go here real quick. You can see I'm currently again in the freaking coding stuff. Just gotta quickly adjust some stuff. Let me see. In this line, we just take that out, see what it whines about. Because apparently that seems to be like a theme for us, that every time we go live, yeah, no, first go fix some stupid freaking bot related issues, because you know, why not? Let's see if this fixes anything. No. Because we forgot who probably just coming out that line. I'm assuming. I don't know. But it's stupid that always every stream just has to start with us. No copy. What the bruh? Every freaking stream has to start with us fixing some sort of bot related issue. Let's see if this wants to run as it's supposed to. I doubt it, but we'll see. Maybe we finally caught a break. Now we know that what's causing the issues as well. It seems like this has fixed the issue for now, but that's what I always tend to say. But let's see if this actually did something that it was supposed to. If we just run this thing real quick, but then doesn't produce an error, we're good. Seems to be okay for now. Yeah, looks like it's good. Yep, cool. Right, well, it was a relatively quick fix. I just had to disable everything Clash of Clans related. Well, that's okay. Not something we are bound to be using soon anyway. At least not the two things that I actually disabled. But yeah, you know what? Let's actually get into some freaking Minecraft, shall we? Because that's what I actually want to get into. But I think what we should do first real quick, if we see the tool durability that we have, it's kind of shitty at the moment. So let's clear out our inventory of all the junk that we may have accumulated in there. Grab a quick ender chest here. Put the lanterns away, but that wasn't the main thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to get out this and this shulker box. Just gonna make sure that we change out a silk touch for a silk touch here. It doesn't matter. Oh, don't want to get that one in there. Cool. That one in the 2 slot. Oh, a little bit of lag there. And we might as well refill our mud reserves real quick, because you know that's what we're going to be currently working on, is this custom, well, not necessarily too custom, but this sort of custom river. Of course, since it's not a vanilla river, I guess it qualifies as a custom river without being too custom. That's cool. I think anything that isn't how it originally comes in the game is custom. Though there are some things that I would call more custom, let's put it that way. Oh, hello. But yeah, that's not the criteria. It's not like, is it the most custom ever? Well, then I guess the answer would be a no, but you know. Like I said, that's not important. It's not the same as it normally comes in the game. As in, we did some changes to it. Yeah, good story. Cool story, bro. Definitely keep talking. Definitely not boring at all. And everyone cares a lot. Let's use my CPU usage is higher than normal. That's why it may be feeling a bit laggy. Don't know what's going on there, but oh well. Nothing to be too afraid of. Probably not too concerned about. Just gonna replace this riverbed with mud. Still figuring out what I want to do as far as like decorations and stuff goes in this river, but that's gonna have to be a thing that we figure out as we go. For now, just getting it to look nice and uniform. That's our main priority. And of course, the only way we can do that is one block at a time and just keep at it. Just, yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really know any other way than one block at a time. Oops. It's the same with getting better at building. Just go at it one block at a time, and if you don't like it, change it out and try something new. Guess that's mainly it. Kind of dumb though if my idea is to link up the temple to the city, and now we're basically working on the river part that's away from the city and not towards the temple. That's a bit it's a bit questionable, maybe. Kind of interesting that I didn't think of that before. I guess doesn't really matter because we gotta do this part at some point. And we probably gotta sleep. I see it's dark out, or getting dark out. But we'll see. I wanna make sure that every bit of this is filled up. We're not leaving any unused space. Let's see though the part towards the whatchamacallit, to the temple. Cause yeah, see, we're not even done here and I already moved on. That's kind of interesting. And weird at the same time. But let's see what we can come up with. Probably gonna have to reshape this a bit. That's why it looks so meh. I'd be surprised if I took off like a layer here just to make it maybe seem a bit more logical, if you will. See though. Oh, hello. And I like, bro, let me just place it in the right place, please. Pretty please. Oh, we're drowning. Let's not do that. Drowning hurts. Let's see, how is this formed? I feel like this. Oh, yeah. Let's replace the mud with mud. That's smart. And let's actually just. Sure, we can also go like that. That's maybe cool. Just add some variation in the shapes. I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, I kind of like everything that looks a little more uniform than Ren, or like the vanilla terrain of the bottom of rivers. No, I kind of think that this might even work a little better. At least less random, so I guess with my previous arguments that counts as better. No, kind of do want to keep a little bit of randomness. And I guess some freaking shampoo or something got in my eye because it's kind of stinging. But oh well. We'll make it work. We're not pussies. But we are about to drown, and let's not do that actually. It's kind of... Ah, there's my other bed. I was like, wait a minute. I knew I had like 2 black beds. And I'm starting to look, yeah. Well done, Specky. Nice English. Starting to like the uniform look of the mud. Kind of liking that. I think we need to make this part of the river a little bit more wider. And for the moment, without any like refinement, we're just doing that like this, just taking out entire lines and rows. Just because we can, and it's the easiest way. We can always refine later, I guess. Yeah. Question is, will we take the time for it? But we'll find out later if we do. You know. Let's see. I don't want to just like take this back as well to make it shape downwards a bit more. A little more. Oh, hello, suicidal bunny. Just make it flow a little better downwards, you know, and a little more smooth. I think that's our main thing we want to make happen here. That's probably just what's gonna make this look the most natural if it flows nicely. That means that we gotta start like shaping it back a bit from here. And of course not just at the corners, but I think that's probably the easiest to start with. And it also doesn't matter if it's a little artificial looking at some places. Because I think it still looks natural enough. But let's see if we just start shaping it back from here. Like 2 rows-ish, 2 lines. A little more, a little less in some places. Like that, maybe. Because then we can just continue that sort of curve in the layers below. And that way, we can just shape it. Because of course, if we want to continue the river down this way, because I feel like our best bet's probably to just continue the river in its sort of like vanilla way, or at least along the pre-generated sort of parts of the world. And then we can always just say, okay, yeah, we want to adjust it. But I think to take the vanilla generation as a sort of a basis, however you want to call it, that's probably our best bet. Let's just get that in here because we can store it. Easy. And then slowly but surely, at least in this point, we're like getting closer to where we want to go with it. Yeah, why would we keep one block here though? That's not logical. And I feel like we should probably also, of course, do something about this part, because in general it was just too steep on most edges and most sides. Oh, hello. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to go with it and shape it as we go. Oh, hello. Come on. Do we have any space? Yeah, see? Okay. And of course, not all of it should look like it's identical to each other, but there should at least be a little bit more sense of like, okay, yeah, this could in theory be realistic. And I kind of just want to take this back maybe a little bit more, and then like keep that going around the entire corner and the entire side here as well. Just take 2 rows off as a basis and just shape it that way. But me and landscaping have always been like, it's not been my strong suit, let's put it that way. So I'm just winging it basically. I'm winging it and hoping for the best. And then of course we can continue that, make this part a bit skinnier as well towards the inside. And probably at least take 1 row off here, start bringing that in as well. Because of course here we've also taken a bit more than the 2 rows off that I mentioned at the start. Let's see. Okay, for now this is looking okay. Let's see if we can... Oh, is it actually though? Or might it be better if we just take off a whole layer from the top of the hill, like tone it down from that, like from this all the way. I'm kind of feeling that, honestly, though, at least up to a certain part, because otherwise this hill's gonna be pretty big and I don't think it should be all flat around here. Maybe if we make like a little bit of a shape here, like this, cut through it. Something like this. Okay, like some semi-hills here. I feel like that could be cool actually. Take this outer part down. And instead of shaping it around what we're taking out, we're shaping it around what we're leaving in. Something like that, maybe. I think that's probably a better way. But at least we're going to be taking out this top layer, maybe even another layer as well. I was gonna say on top of that, but the layer that we're taking out is actually gonna be below that kappa. And I'm just gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do that, like how it's gonna look. Because for now, this is pretty straightforward. But after that, it gets less straightforward. And at first, I wasn't too much of a fan of the bridge that we put in, but it started to grow on me a little bit. The bridge like way off in the distance there. Seems a little basic, but maybe if we make it a little bit more grand, a bit wider maybe, and then it could work out. We'll have to wait and see. It's a good thing that we switched out our shovel though, because at first I wasn't anticipating a lot of digging today, at least not like in big bulks. I guess I should have known maybe. What I do know though is that our inventory is full. And I also know that I want to make this a little bit more like better connected. A little bit like that. But it's still not going to save us from not having to empty our inventory. That's kind of sad. Is there room for dirt or cactus? No. And we gotta eat. Eat. Om nom nom. I feel like we should probably be looking at a potential new big build project as well. And of course, in a certain sense, we already got that in the form of the city that we want to build. But the more I'm looking at that pyramid, the more I'm thinking, yeah, I like that. I think that's really cool. I still think it's kind of funny that that started as like a mob farm cover-up. And then of course it also houses a sugarcane farm now that we put in while figuring out what we were gonna do with the whatchamacallit. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna leave like the small part in. Just gonna take this out as well. Oh, apparently there's some loose sand over there. Might as well just like fill this in so there's no mishaps, if you will. And then you can just continue getting out of this layer that we're working on right now. Oh, hello. Thank you. Kinda curious to how much sand we've taken out by now, because after we last checked, I'm getting a bit of a feeling that it might have overtaken my stone as #1 most mined block in my world. But I'm not sure how much the difference was when we last checked. I'm kind of curious, to be honest. So let's just check real quick. Let's see, most mined. No, there's still 16k between them. Okay, cool. Oh, the smooth sandstone. Yeah, of course, because of the wall. Logical. I do kind of find it funny though that pretty much all the red sand that we have, the 35.6k, is mined within like 2 days. I basically stripped an entire I don't even know what it's called now. I think it's Badlands, or well, what used to be Mesa back in the day. of all its red sand that it had. Like it's some sort of freaking precious metal or precious rock. And then I still have a little bit left, luckily, because I turned it all into red sandstone and some of it into smooth red sandstone. Because that's what we needed for the temple. Mainly for behind the towers, as like a, I wouldn't say detail block, but like a, yeah, just like a color block in contrast with the normal sandstone, the yellow and orange theme. Though I feel like that's also partially based on the vanilla desert temple, because of course that's got not the red sandstone in it, but it's got like the orange terracotta. So I feel like that's kind of what I based it on. Or well, I feel like I know that that is what I did. Kind of funny how I don't even say stuff for certain, even if I've done it myself. Like, huh, bro? It's you bought it, or you built it, right? Yeah, I did. Why do I not know what I did then? Kind of weird. Oh well. See, I feel like we do have sticks. No, don't. Jesus, almost one inventory is one freaking shulker box. At least with the slots we have available in both. Lol. Random hole is random. But digging. We're probably going to be falling in that hole that we just created. Yep. Well, not, it wasn't the hole that I thought we would fall into, but I knew this was going to happen. Let's just finish this one like this. Probably do the next row like this as well, just because otherwise we're going to be falling into the cave again. But look at how freaking quick our durability is going down on the shovel. I think it's probably safe to say that at the end of this stream, this shovel's dead. And sand's probably my number one most mined block at that point, if that's the case. But that's a different story. Probably still true though. Whoop. Let's actually mine 3 blocks, please. Damn, a lot of sandstone in this layer. Probably already took off a fair few layers of sand before this. From this hill. And it's getting night out. Wait a second, why am I actually like trying to run to that bed if I have one in my inventory? Probably because I thought my inventory is probably almost full. which was the case indeed. But it wasn't necessarily the case that I should actually run to clear it out yet. And I should maybe even try. Let's see, because it's still pretty steep on most places. And maybe actually just try and sculpt it down, upwards, if you will. Like, just start with this. And then from there we go and see how we want to actually have it move up the layers rather than down. I feel like it's also a good idea to see how wide the river should be, and I feel like at least this wide. Of course, it's gonna leave some flowing water over here. Oh, we actually... Bro, I can't even parkour anymore. Thank you, Hamel Joe, for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well on this fine Monday evening. At least for me, it's Monday evening. I hope you're doing well today. Doing good, doing good. How about yourself? Oh, this is a banger. It's such a good track. Just gonna be sculpting this a little bit so we can actually nice, good to hear that. Oh Jesus, freaking big cave over here. Let's just see if we can sort of like close. Yeah, sure, this works. Might not be the prettiest, but it works, and that's what matters. Just gonna take a little bit out here as well. Just sculpting it around the corner. But probably here we're gonna have to do the same thing as we did on the other side, and that's work our way upwards actually. Because it's hard to figure out what part you need to take out starting from the bottom, or starting from the top actually, I mean. And we can just see if we take out parts here what looks good, and we can just transform that upwards, if you will. Just gonna take that one water source out. Let's see though. Let's see. Kind of need to figure out first how wide we want the river to be here in this stage. I think this is pretty much a minimum. Yeah, this kind of want this to be like the width at the deepest part, so that means we need to get like a lot of blocks cleared on both sides. This kind of like connected in, like probably why am I getting freaking looked like bubble animations over here? Just there is flowing water over here, that's why. why it seems weird. There we go. Oh, don't need to actually have this. Think you're good? Yeah. Currently it definitely is. But yeah, I was gonna say I am actually so freaking into the game and trying to focus that I completely forgot to kind of tell you a little bit about myself, because of course you seem new here. Well, you just followed, so I'm just gonna assume that you're new here. But yeah, I'm Specky. I'm 26 years old currently. I mainly stream Minecraft as of this year, and the days that you can definitely expect me to be live on are on a Tuesday and Friday, and yeah, sometimes from time to time I tend to stream on other days as well, like Monday. And like I said, I mainly stream Minecraft. I may do some coding or some music producing from time to time as well. And yeah, welcome in, I guess. Wow. That's just kind of what I'm getting at the moment. We're just trying to create a world here that's nicely interconnected. And that's looking good, where not everything is in a freaking hole in the wall or in the floor or in the ceiling, wherever. Because that's boring and that's not going to create cool worlds. So right now we're trying to make like a custom river that's connecting up our, well, 2B city. You can see over there we already have a little bit of like a higher up part on a mountain with some walls, and we gotta start at some city walls as well. And in the future streams you're gonna be building a cool city in there. But I tend to just hop from project to project, and yeah, that's kind of how I like to play, because otherwise I feel like I'm gonna get bored from the bored of the game, and that's what I don't want to have happen. And yeah, overall I just try to create a nice environment over here in the channel that you feel welcome, you feel like you're appreciated, and I sometimes play a little bit of Clash of Clans as well, but I'm at the moment not feeling that game too much. I feel like Minecraft just allows us for a little bit more laid-back gaming, if you will. But it might change in the future. I'm definitely open to suggestions of cool games. So if you have any suggestions of games you'd like to see me try, then definitely feel free to tell me. Because yeah, I'm definitely open to suggestions. Let's see, we want to at least have this be like a 3 wide shoreline, I would think. I feel like we should first maybe just decide. Let's just go into free cam mode for a quick second, because, for example, the width of the river here is like pretty perfect. And then here it gets kind of small. So maybe just take it back like 3-4 more blocks into the mountain or into the hill here. That could make it actually quite perfect, I think, as far as the river width goes. Jesus, English is hard. And then of course we'll just try our best to make it look a little more natural than it currently does. And then we'll go from there. I guess what we're taking out now is going to be basically what the river's going to come out to. So yeah, that's gonna be what we take out now. Oh, there's sand here. Yeah, sand still most definitely best mined with a shovel, not a pickaxe. So I just tried again, maybe it works that time, who knows. Might have to redo some of the mud we placed in earlier as the riverbed, but we'll see. Also, I tend to be live for about 2 to 2.5 hours per stream, with sometimes longer streams during the weekends. And generally speaking, my sort of set but not set in stone start time is about 7:45 p.m. Central European time. So from your current time, go back 45 minutes. That's when I tend to usually start, or at least aim for. Let's see, get our bed out. But a lot of this might be open for change in the future. We'll have to wait and see how we like it, because currently a lot of my streams are dictated by my work schedule, which sounds fancy, but I work a 9 to 5, but going into the office 3 days a week means on Tuesdays I'll be arriving home a little later than ideal, which might sometimes see me go live a little later than 7:45. But that's still my time I aim for. On Fridays though, I work from home, so in general I should be able to go live at that time, which I guess is also why I said it. I used to say I stream 8 p.m. to 10 p.m, but that's just always felt a little short. Just gonna get this taken out. Oh, hello. Just going into swimming mode isn't the most ideal if you're not expecting it. Let's see what we got. Probably want to take this back by 1. Oops. Yeah, like I said, not ideal going into swimming mode when you're like halfway digging. And like, I know I'm probably not the best builder out there. Well, definitely not. And I might copy stuff from time to time, but I just try and have fun is the main important thing. And I definitely encourage everyone that's watching to try and do the same thing, which might sometimes be easier said than done. And if I can like add to your experience in any way, shape or form, definitely let me know. Let's actually get the mud out and fill in this part real quick, just to clear out an inventory slot. Let's see though, before we move along too much. Let's just quickly go into F4 mode again. Yeah, this seems okay. Because yeah, kind of similar to this width, which is also a part that we already sort of modified. So I think we should stick to this. And then instead of all the stone and sandstone, just get sand in there. For now, at least. Just because I think sand as a surface block looks better than sandstone and stone mixed in together. And then it also gives a bit, that word's hard, gives a better starting point to continue off of, to shape it as we go up and in and up, whatever. And then of course the parts in the river we're gonna actually replace with mud. So we don't have to do too much about that yet. See, but we want to at least have it like 3-ish wide as like a little bottom layer here. And then we take that as indeed our base width thingy, whatever, however you want to call it. I don't even know if that's like an actual proper term for it, but you know, it's okay. Then we can just take this down gradually. And as I can hear by the absence of the plop 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 sounds, we're no longer picking up items, so our inventory is indeed full. So let's go and actually drop off everything into our shulker boxes. I was about to say, I feel like I can store some stone somewhere maybe still. Yeah, this is gonna look better if it's 3 wide, because now it's kind of like a little ridge next to the water and you're just gonna fall in like that. But if it's a little wider, then it's a little safer to walk along. And then... oops. Doesn't really matter if that's freaking dirt or sand, but in my mind it mattered for some reason. Just go like this. A good thing that that was actually sand. Right, now the final layer of this part. Then we just have to do some replacing just to make sure it's all uniform. And then one more layer actually, because you know the sand's gotta sit somewhere. And it is really sad, you can't just insta-mine stone with efficiency 5, you need haste 2 for it as well. Otherwise that would be way easier. But let's see if we do it like this, how well we will go. any sand in our inventory at this point. Don't. Oh, we do. Cool. At least we have a chance to make it then all the way. I don't think we've picked up much sand along the way. Oh, there's even sandstone still. Whoops. Nope. But at least we have some sand that we need to pick from here. Of course, like, we don't have it in our fund anymore. Whoopsie. Because of course, essentially, we want to just curve this back or take this back a bit as well. I feel like we might have to actually pick up some sand from our shulker boxes again, just because we have to have it to be able to get a nice and even top layer. Unless there's enough in this part, but I doubt it. We'll have to wait and see though. Let's not count ourselves out before we are actually out. Let's see. Just gonna go like that. Because there is actually quite a bit of sand here. Just getting that out again. Let's go to sleep. Good thing we have the bed on us actually, and we remembered this time. We didn't travel halfway across the world just to get to something we had in our inventory. Not like we ever did that before, of course. No way. Not me. Don't need a blow up. Okay, our inventory's full again. I think on this part I want mainly dirt to be present. But from here we want it to be sand, just to mix in with the desert. There's probably gonna be, once again, more sand than we actually have in our inventory. But we'll see how far we get. At least far enough to have another stack for you to pick up some sandstone with. Damn, so close, but so far away. Don't know why I said it was an sound. Only sand. No, rip. This also sandstone. Big RIP. Oh well. It's not like we don't have any sand anywhere. It just annoys me that we have to... Oh, that's sand. Smarty pants. But it just... Oh, forgot the stone. Just annoys me that we had to go back to the shulker boxes for it. But if that's the worst, then can't do much about it then, right? And really don't have to either. Ba-da-ba-da-bam. to collect all the sandstone. Over 2 stacks that we would have otherwise not had. I guess we're gonna go for another 2 layers back, or ish. First gonna see about shaping this in a bit more attractive way. Cool. Okay. So I think for the next one we're gonna go 3 layers maybe, just to keep it interesting a little bit more. If we keep going 2 per layers per layer up, then it's gonna just look a little dull and still and definitely handmade. And that's exactly the sort of look we want to avoid if we can. And make it look a little more organic if we can help it. Which, given my building abilities and landscaping abilities, there's a good chance it's gonna still look handmade and not organic, but you know, we can always just try and see where we get. Cool, at least we have that and figured out a bit. And we'll probably just add some like parts where it's the layer is less wide or wider than the average that we've chosen. Just because otherwise it would of course look very still. But I guess that with taking out this, we just have to replace the layer of sandstone with sand, and then we're there again. So it's going nice and more quickly. I like that actually. I always like when things go quickly, especially annoying things, but gaming is not annoying. But a stupid task for work goes quickly, I'm all for it.
Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their
Right, can I type these?
profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs.
My inventory full again, bruh. How? How freaking quick does it fill up? What the? That's stupid. I really don't like that. That's just dumb. And it's also dumb how quickly my shulker boxes fill up. It's also not nice. But oh well. There's nothing you can really do about it except for empty them when they're full. And eat when you're hungry. That's also very, very smart. Oops. Okay, no, that is actually okay. Just want to make sure that we don't screw up the shape. Just because I like the shape. Straightforward's always the easiest. And we can just come on the inside. Probably take out way too much sandstone by accident. But then we can also come in and go like this. Just wondering though, what could look cool is that we like on the riverbank somewhere over there, we're adding in mud and muddy mangrove roots along the part that's not in the river, like the coastline, if you will. So it could be cool to do the same, but then with, like, for example, pack mud and that stuff in the part that's in the desert, because of course there it's drier, less humidity. So then of course the mud would dry out right away pretty much, and that way we could kind of like keep that same theme going, and then have a little bit of variation just to make it more believable that it's actually possible. And I think color-wise probably the dried mud or whatever it is also fits in way better. Okay, that was kind of easy like that. We're right away at the right height. That's cool. Of course, there's some stuff hovering above it, which we still need to take out. Like, I haven't forgotten about that. The same way that in the same way that I haven't forgotten to go and sleep. But unfortunately, we're out of sand. Sad. But oh well, we tried. Still a little bit of sand on some places. Guess that's a good thing for us. See if there's any other sand. So far, no. Oh, here's a bunch, or a little bit. Might get us at least part of the way there. That's nice. Yeah, almost got us there. And of course we need to take this out as well to that level. Of course we can just make one edge look cool. Let's just restart the build real quick. It seems like these are updating is what I was gonna say. And I already pressed the button by mistake. Yeah, there it is. Cool, cool. Oh, we got a full inventory again. It's probably the sentence that I say the most in any random Minecraft stream. Not even probably, I know that's the sentence I say the most. Oh, sand. Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, of course, we were starting to dig out that other layer. Don't know, never mind. Don't judge me. Oh, see, at least this looks a bit more smooth. If we do that on the other side as well, we should have the space for it, but we might run into a few issues with the wall that we have planned. Let's see. I think for now we just continue with it too wide. Just because we're getting higher up. And then, yeah, it makes just more sense to have it just be less wide layers. Don't know why exactly, don't ask me, but just feels right to have it less wide. Always annoying when there's a few blocks that are different than the main one you're mining. That actually might make sense more. Oh, hello. Okay, sure. Okay. Just gonna go like this for now. Add a little bit of dirt at the end just to make it fit in a bit better. Add in the sand along the side. Oh, we actually have enough for once for one row. And we know that this row is going to be enough as well. That's nice. Sand. Always random sand making my day annoying. or at least random blocks that can be mined with the tool that I'm holding at that point. Ooh, wow, that's actually already the right height right away. Take out this at least. But not quite the right height, but you know what I mean. I do have to refine it at the end, at the part here, because this of course gonna go a bit like that, and this gonna go a bit like that. And then this of course gonna be a bit like this. So this gonna go till there. And we're just winging this, because that's the best way to do it. And I hope I still have sand left. Yes, I do. Perfecto. Ready? Gonna be short so few blocks, but yet still short. Let's just take off this top layer then, for the part that's gonna matter. See. First, we want to finish up this layer, and then we'll see about shaping the corner there, where the river takes a turn. We are yet to decide if it's for better or for worse. But we know that this can at least go like that, but let's see. I want to take this away as well, just because of the bottom layer, which means that the second layer there's gonna be like this-ish. There we go. That also means for our third layer, do we actually? We want to have it go like this, sort of. Jesus, everyone and their freaking mother's going live at the moment. Or at least everyone that I follow seems to be going live at the same time. Let's go like this. Go like that, and then this is gonna basically be where that layer starts for the moment. And even though this is kind of counterproductive, we're gonna be placing in the sand and the sandstone at the same time. Just wanna have a good view of how this layer looks. Cool. But apparently we're out of sandstone, or out of sand. That's less cool. But not much to do about it. But then we might as well just go over to our shulker boxes and use the bed over there. Just because we would need to dump some items and pick up some other items. Let's see, where were our puppies? Did we not? No, we didn't store them anywhere. Cool. You know, just perfect and nice and cool and fine and stiff. Let's see. Any sand in here? Sand, sand, sand. Let's just take 3 stacks as the basis. And eat. And let's also eat. I think we're probably gonna need some more sandstone too, but we might be able to get away with mining this. Just because we want to make sure that this layer is all sand to the point where it needs to be. Also, we of course want to... Oh, hello. I guess this actually needs to go like that, because we need to shape that layer. And this means this needs to be taken back a bit as well. Just so this fits in more nicely. And then this needs to go like that, and we need to have some sandstone for in here. I'll just get it like this. Just hoping I can get out backwards like this. We can. Cool. Nice. Love it. And for the moment, we can just take this out and use that sandstone to put in elsewhere. Mainly as a support for the second row of this layer. But I guess in general, we'll just be... replacing all this part with sandstone. Just because this is the top, and the top should be sand. Just because it looks nicer when presenting it in a bigger picture, I think. That was like complete random BS coming out of my mouth there. Don't even know what I said, to be honest. But oh well, let's just accept that. To be fair, that's more than half the times that's the case with me. If not to say 75% of the time, I just randomly blurt out bullshit. Well, that's just how we work over here. And I guess that's also what makes it fun. See. Yeah, see? I was about to say there's no chance that this is all sand already. Mine this all out before we replace it with sand. That way we just have to mine it out once, and we can just replace it all. I guess what I mainly mean is that we just have to replace the items once, as in like empty out our inventory of sandstone and fill it with sand, and that's just a one-time thing that we need to do. You don't have to go like part by part, layer by layer, whatever you want to call it. Hello, can you like mine everything, please? Thank you. I don't know if my eyes are just tired or if it's actually because there was like some shampoo or anything in it. But it's, like I said, starting to sting a bit. Oh damn, there were like a hella skellies here. Like, look at all the freaking bones and arrows that were dropped. I think after this, yeah, I guess we just have to do the other side as well, which is kind of like repetitive. But I definitely like it way more how it's looking now, even though I can't see the end result yet. I already know I'm gonna be liking it way more. Because, oh, gonna go that way. Just gonna take this out a bit, you know, otherwise it would have looked weird. Let's see, do we do have any sand in here? And same question for here. This is all sandstone, it looks like. Okay. This was all sand. So that's good. And then the question is, did we... No, we didn't get rid of the sandstone just yet. Guess we could be going onto here then. Let's see. Is this all sandstone? Probably, because at that point when we were filling that joker box, we were already in the phase where we were just getting sand to place down. And now we got it. Should be enough. Yeah, it should be enough to fill in this hole. Let's get my shield in the offhand again. Ooh, and one thing, got a trident of camera. I kind of want to like at least get a mending book on that, just so we can repair it up at the gold farm when we go there next. Which is probably when we are going to be repairing up our other tools anyway already. I should just get a mending book on there though, because otherwise we're going to be going to the gold farm and we're going to be forgetting that we have it. Or that we have to get a mending book on it, and we're going to be wasting the opportunity. Cool, but let's just see. You know, definitely want to just fill in this part. And then check out how we like it. Jesus, really flying through this Texas sand right now. Hopefully also flying through this hole. Oh boy. Never a good sign to see connected, chat. Don't know if it wasn't max volume my game, but now it is at least. I hope it was, but yeah. Now I know for sure that it is. And it's getting dark again, bruh. It's just freaking. We just slept. What do you mean it's getting dark again? You know what I'm kind of curious about now though is like if I were to do a Clash stream now again, like how many people would actually turn up, and how many of my old viewers that used to watch me play Clash would turn up. Though, to be fair, I doubt it would be many actually, because generally with Clash I had this same small group. Oh well, let's not think about the numbers too much. Let's just think about having fun. Now the question is, have we got all the exposed sandstone? I feel like we should probably. Oh, one more sand block over here. Alright, let's see real quick. Oh well. Kind of want to just see about sorting out my my items a little bit. So let's go and do that real quick. Damn, did we have all that sand in there? Wow. Jesus, we had so much sand actually, and I didn't know about it. Just gonna sort of rearrange these. Let's get the empty ones out of here for the moment. This one's still empty. Here's the last full-ish one. Just gonna line them up in a row. Jesus, so many empty ones. I guess that's a good sign. We got sandstone over here. It's gonna go in there. I feel like that's probably already a full one of sandstone anyway, but can't be too sure. Yes, it was. Okay. Oh well. Let's see. Sandstone. Another full one of sandstone. Cool. A little bit of sandstone extra. Could always be nice. Got too much as is anyway, so. Okay. Sand. And sand. Cool. We got 3 and 3-ish. Just gonna empty these out just because. Drop it in here for the part that fits. Let's see, let's get dirt. Damn, we got a lot actually, way more than I expected. Definitely, yeah, like I said. Yo, vibes, what is good, what is good? How you doing? Wait, what's that badge? Oh, nice, you got a cool badge. I like it. You're just sorting through some items that we are picking up from the dig over at the river. Let's see, did we get all the dirt? Yes. Now I guess we'll pick up all the sand. Oh, we got a stack of dirt left in our inventory. Just cleaning out everything. I guess this one's just gonna be random things. And then here we have the rest. That one's empty too. Nice. What was meant to buy earlier, but I mean, oh wow, damn, everything okay for the rest? Like, that sounds heavy, bruh. Let's just get the other stuff in here. The quote-unquote random bits. Let's see the sand. And then this is random bits too. How did I end up laying it out in such a weird way? Let's just do it a little more logical. I'm fine, but ooh, damn. Sounds really, really heavy. Let's see, there's dirt. Just gonna lay it out like that so we can sort of try and get it like sorted out in somewhat of a more logical way. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, that's true. It's true. So good thing we can just sit here, play video games without a care in the world. Let me actually get this cleared out as well. And this looks a lot nicer than what it used to look like, which I'm really proud of. And then of course, if we turn the corner, we see what it used to look like. So it's kind of a matter of just keeping this sort of thing going. And I kind of think that we want to keep it at least, I don't know how wide do we want the river, because I think this is an okay width for the bottom part, but I think probably like we want it to be like at least like 3 blocks wider on the edges, 3, 4, 5, maybe even more. So that means we'll just have to reshape the part after the turn as far as the like the edge goes. Because we'll have to basically make it work with the second edge over here as well, which kind of just means that we're going to be going up to this part maybe. This will definitely have to come out, but even more. Doing a lot of lens. Hello, that is skeletons. Bye bye, that was skeletons. Can finally make it. Nice, yeah. That's nice. Kind of funny because Monday is my my evening at home to prepare dinner, and I kind of just funny. Let's see, we're just gonna take this out layer by layer and then do the same trick that we did before, where we just go take it down to the bottom where we want to and then make it work upwards. I just prepared some vegetables, some oven baked potatoes, and also some yeah, some sort of vegetarian Not necessarily a burger, but like, yeah. But yeah, something pretty basic. Because I didn't really feel like doing something that was like way out there. Also, it's kind of random and completely unrelated to cooking or whatever, but what I kind of find funny is that in a way I was kind of like sort of putting off building this. Jesus. Sorry for your ears. And now that I've just started, it's not necessarily been like easy, but it's kind of in the same way it actually has been kind of easy. Ooh, that sounds nice. I definitely could go for some of that right now. Let's see, we're just gonna take this out. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of rice, but both chicken and green asparagus, I like them very much. Also like the fact that I can just... I've somehow managed to teach myself not to judge my own building too much. Which rice or potatoes are best. Yeah, I agree. Though, if you make like a nice pasta with a delicious sauce with it, then that's also... I can also go for a lot of that, actually. I think as long as it's well prepared, whatever you are having, it's nice. Let's see, let's get our bed out. Just something with like a little flavor to it. That's for me generally the deal breaker. If it's like got a bland flavor palette to it, then I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want it. I eat according to macro. Ah, fair. Guess you're also going to the gym a bunch, or at least like consistently. Though to be fair, anyone going to the gym once a week is already going to the gym more consistently than I am at the moment. Though I guess there could also be like a stereotype that people that I used to be competing. Oh wow, that's sick. To be honest, you don't hear that too often. Like most often, what I hear is people will try to eat according to macros just because they go to the gym and that kind of deal. And I say it in a way that I think that something's wrong with it, and that's definitely not the case. Yeah, fair, you know, like, especially if it's a good habit. It might sometimes be a little time intensive, but for the rest, I can't really think of anything that could be wrong with it. So yeah, but it's no, not necessarily needed, but could be nice to just have something to fall back on, if you will. Although I need to eat consistently. Right. I feel ya. The main thing that I need to get consistent at is just have breakfast, which isn't like a cup of coffee. Now the issue is that the days that I'm going to the office, which is 3 out of my 5 working days, for some reason I can't be bothered. And then that's somehow gotten like so much of a habit of mine that I'm just like, yeah, I'll just stick to it. And then people are like, well, yeah, it's really not healthy for you, and like I kind of don't like the fact that I'm doing it, but on the other hand, I don't know really how to best try and change it, which is kind of dumb. Because if I don't know how to do something, I'm just like not gonna do anything about it, which is like the opposite of what you actually want to do, or at least what I want to do in this case. Because I do want to change this. And I don't know what's the case, but I think some freaking shampoo or something, or some shower gel's gotten in my eye. It just stings a bit. Oh, sand, not sandstone. Coffee, cigarettes, typical German. Fair. Well, at least the one thing that I don't do that's bad for me is smoking. And also I wouldn't go as far as to say that that's like the only bad thing that I don't do or something like that, but I could do a lot of things that are better for my health and for my body. Not just in the form of eating or exercising. But for some reason it's just too hard to change your habits. Let's see, we want to have it go with this far. Let's just try and see how far we want to bring it out. I think we'll just... Well, everyone could, but... What else? Yeah, no, true. And like, for example, I'm definitely not saying that I don't want to, for example, like drink anymore or whatever, as in drink alcohol, but you probably understood that. But for example, just eating less snacks or something like that, or less like bad snacks, especially because there's a lot of tasty alternatives to like potato chips or whatever, something like that. But then you'd have to go and search for those alternatives. And once again, that wouldn't mean necessarily that I wouldn't have any potato chips anymore, but just way less. Let's see. No, actually, oh no, I want to take this out. Iron. A lot of iron. Okay. Cool. I'll take it. Oh. But yeah, I guess if you're perfect, then it gets boring as well. There should always be something left to be desired. Of course, that's not 100% true and very, very short-sighted. Well, I guess I'll just show you what I've got sitting right here. At the very least, it's the one with 0 sugar. Don't know what, how the sweetener in this compares to sugar though, but yeah, if you want to put up something. you want to make like any argument that is in support of this, then at least I switch from very sugar heavy energy drinks to this. Let's see if I build it out like this. Yeah, okay, now it's still gonna collapse. It's okay though. White is the best. Yeah, well, I generally just like the taste the best. In the past, I also tried the normal green, no, like black and green can. Like when I started out with like energy, I started out with Monster, the normal one, the black can with the green letters, the neon green one. Then I switched to Red Bull for a while because I just liked it better for some reason. I don't know. Recently, so there's one called Mixed. It's purple. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was about to go like to saying that I really like the orange one as well. Thank you for the hydrate, Michelle. Appreciate you. Damn, our freaking shovel's almost all the way dead again. Bruh, how quickly does it go? Well, I guess we've mined a lot. Monster Ria Peaches. Ah, damn. Cool. It's kind of dumb though, because due to health reasons, they've taken out all the 500 ml cans of energy drinks from the supermarket near me. So now whenever I want Monster, I either have to like order it online through some service, or I have to like order it through like some web shop, some other web shop. It's really annoying because like I said, oh, that's a bit much. Like I said, part of the reason why I switched to this energy is because of the low sugar, or the zero sugar they say. And yeah, just annoys me that I now have to like go out of my way for it. Ooh, Amazon, that's actually a good one. You can probably order in bulk quite easily on there. Ja, gaat lekker, Michelle. Een beetje moe. Maar hè, iets met... oh, donker. Nee, dat wilde ik niet per se zeggen, maar dat is het wel. Maar voor de rest prima. Gewoon lekker werkdagje gehad. En nu even lekker streamen. En met jou dan? Just thinking about stuff to do on stream every time, basically. Morgen weer op kantoor. Yep. Dus morgen lekker weer tering vroeg de deur uit. En lekker laat weer thuis. Of zo. Dan gaat het weer... Ah ja, snap ik. Was het wel gezellig? Let's see, doe je actie onder. Vandaag een bedje verschonen en daarna... Damn. Nou ja, altijd lekker slapen in een verschoond bedje, dat wel. Dat weet ik van mezelf. Dat ik dat altijd heel chill vind. Alles is eigenlijk weer zo lekker fris. Het voelt gewoon beter. Let's see. You might wanna... Zeker even... Jezus. No, exactly. I feel like that's my... On the one hand, I think that's both like my main point to improve on, as well as my main point that I've improved on the most over the recent months and years. Though that's definitely one of the things that I had to learn the most, to just talk about random BS, basically. Just talk for the sake of talking, and not because there might be a lot going on at the moment in your game or in your stream. Especially if there's not many viewers there, then like I feel personally I definitely yeah, how you say that? I just feed off what's going on in chat for a big part of my my stream, and then to have to like make the conversation yourself, that's just a way the words it's way different and way harder. But at least if you can do that when there's like not a lot going on, if you can make that like fun and interesting, then you can make anything fun and interesting, and you'll be set, because you'll definitely be able to just make it work when there's also a lot of people in your chat. Though one thing that people will definitely also underestimate, I feel like, is how like wild the chat can get when there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people there. Especially when you're also doing something like game-wise that's requiring a lot of like concentration. Jesus, can't even talk. Let alone when there's actually stuff going on, you know? Wow. Right. This looks okay. Of course, we gotta refine this, but this is just a first sort of draft, if you will. I think that 2 wide is gonna be a good basis. 5 people. Words. Yeah, like I said, especially if there's indeed like a lot going on, then it's definitely hard to keep up if there's a bunch of stuff happening at the same time. Though if I can give you one sort of piece of advice, like, don't feel bad if you're having to focus to just like, yeah, it feels wrong to say ignore the chat, but you know, just focus on your attack. That's, in general, people will be coming there for the content and of course for a nice chat, but you know, the content and the attack is what I always made the most important when I was doing Clash streams. So yeah, and people will understand that you're a person and you can't just focus on everything at the same time, for example, and then yeah, it will be okay. Let's see. Let's just get this going like this, maybe. Maybe one more, actually. And of course, we're gonna make that also a little bit more rounded, because now it looks weird. Yeah, try and think. Yeah, of course. Always, if you have any sort of like questions, or you just want to have like a little bit of, I wouldn't necessarily say feedback, because that sounds like that sounds like it's got a bigger load on it than it actually does. But if you have like any questions or any sort of insecurities or any things that you want to discuss or talk about, feel free to just reach out. I'd be more than happy to help. Also, if you guys have any sort of whatchamacallit, any sort of suggestions or things that you would like to see for the 6-year affiliate anniversary that's coming up. Not like in the near future, but like in about like 2.5 months from now. I would be more than happy to hear your suggestions. Well, 6 years, yeah, it's really crazy. It is really crazy. Though it's a good thing that it's on a Friday, actually. So I wouldn't necessarily say we can go like way late, but you might be able to make it happen that we can go a little bit longer. Let's see, this is okay now. Nice, I like it. At first I thought I wanted to like do a cool stream for my birthday, but that's already in like 1.5 weeks, so that's a little late to start planning it now. And of course we'll still do something nice and fun for it, but not necessarily like something special maybe. Unless we come up with like a really, really good idea. And like, to be fair, our actual 6-year anniversary, like from when we started streaming, is on the 2nd of May. But our affiliate anniversary and the thing that I actually plan to celebrate is 2 weeks later. Wow. It's actually kind of funny that we got, apparently we got affiliate in 2 weeks. That's sounds so quick, even though the oh boy, we got a freaking pillager patrol headed our way. Sorry, getting distracted here. Don't want to die if we can help it. Oh, second. Yeah, but like I said, we're probably gonna be doing something special for the 16th, just because it gives us a little bit more time to plan it out. And I feel like it's just not necessarily more logical to celebrate a affiliate anniversary, but it's a bit more wider, like, not necessarily, I don't want to say accepted, but like it's a bit more wider a thing on Twitch. Especially because I feel like Twitch also keeps track of it for you when you actually became an affiliate, or at least when it's your affiliate anniversary. Though what we could, for example, do is that I set a little bit of a goal for you guys. Oh, nice. That's going pretty quick then if you recently started streaming. Because like affiliate is... I think that's either 50 or 75 if I remember correctly. But please correct me if I'm wrong. 50, right, nice. And I feel like it's very easy for people to go like, oh yeah, 50 followers, that's nothing. That's not even an accomplishment. But if I remember, like when I started out, 50 is still 50 exactly. If I like were to, in my case, I think I'm at like 2.3k, and if I were to like imagine that, I'm like, what the, bro, that's insane. And of course that's over the span of almost 6 years now, but still. Let's see if we can pick up this real quick for a bit of mending on our tool. Of course we don't want to miss out on the bottle of Bad Omen. We missed hitting it. But long story short, that is a crap ton of people. Both 50 and like however many some people have. Let's see, this is sandstone. This is sand. Attempt to not value the followers and again. Yeah, fair. Exactly, you know, it's... Yeah, no, I feel you there. Yeah, that's... It may sound weird, but I kind of have the same thing with YouTube just because it also supports like YouTube Shorts. And to be fair, it's still more like effort you have to put in to make YouTube Shorts rather than Insta Reels, I think, but still kind of feels the same to me somehow. Oop. Right, can I actually like... There we go, now I can freaking aim. Not on that one though, there we go. And I definitely don't want to freaking disregard or like undervalue any of my YouTube subs at the moment, of course not. But it's just a feeling that I have. Hello, Creeper. And I know it sounds probably pretty stupid to say when also live streaming on freaking YouTube, but yeah, like I said, it's just a feeling. I may take off or just random. Wow. Lol. Yeah, I've also considered the possibility and like how much I'd actually enjoy trying to make like a fully automatic YouTube Shorts channel. You know, just because you see all those people or a lot of people say like, yeah, it's so easy, just do this and this, and you'll have a channel generating you like a lot of money every month while putting in little or no effort. And just to either prove or disprove that it's possible, I just wanted to try. I haven't actually taken a step yet to try, but I feel like, purely speaking from possibilities, you can make a lot of money from YouTube. Though I definitely, under no circumstances, would want that as like my main sort of channel. Just because or like my main thing that I'm spending time on. Because I feel like I'd definitely be missing a lot of like the I would want to have like the gratitude and sense of accomplishment from actually like streaming and getting followers that way, rather than just yeah, like you said, just taking random quotes, putting them on stupid Pinterest videos and calling it a day. Let's see, is this all? No, this is not all sand yet. So in any case, I definitely never give up my Twitch channel for it. And Twitch would always be priority number one. Or at least streaming, let's put it that way. Let's not limit to Twitch. But yeah, that would definitely always remain my top priority. Streaming, because I just get the most sense of accomplishment from it. Because you're actually like putting out yourself on the interwebs. And of course, if like, let's just play devil's advocate here for a second, say it is indeed possible to do it in such a way that it's both sustainable and very profitable in the way that they make you believe it is, then it would definitely be nice to just have a little bit of money lying around to just invest in stream, for example. Because I feel like it's also sort of like a effect that if you can like put more time into it in actual streaming, then you can make better content. Oh, that actually worked out well. Nice. Cool. Let's see, let's keep this at like 2 wide. I think we should just try and like form this the way that we want it to be. Just see what we got. I think something like this could work. But talking about it like this definitely just... I feel like I want to actually like at least put in the effort to see if it can be as profitable as they say it is. Just to at least like get started with it. Just because otherwise I know myself and I'm gonna be left with this feeling of, yeah, what if I actually tried and it like turns out to be true. I'll always have that feeling of like I should have, or why didn't I? And like I feel like my expertise or my education, at least, let's call it that way, can come in handy here, because I feel like you can probably automate a lot of stuff with like AI and with like programming as a whole, like in general. And especially if you can leverage AI to do this, then it would most likely just be a set it and forget it type of thing, or at least a thing requiring minimal input. Because yeah, I'm not gonna beat around the bush about it. My dream, or at least what I would really want to be able to do, yeah, it definitely is. And honestly, in my ideal world, I would just be like either like a self-employed programmer, just doing like projects here and there and doing a lot of streaming, or I would just be like a full-time streamer. If it were like fully up to me. And let's just also state up front that I'm really happy that I've actually like learned an actual, like, I've got an actual degree, so I'm not like, say for example, all these into a cave. All these social media platforms got banned in the future for whatever reason, like, I don't know. Then I can still like make a living of what I've learned in college. But ideally I would want to be able to like make content a lot more, and like maybe partially leverage what I've learned in college, but definitely make content. You have Abitur. Oh, cool. Wait, but is that like uni or? Oh, bro, it's already 10 o'clock. I guess time flies when you're having fun. Because... or the highest school degree. Yeah, so... what I kind of... you need abitur to be able to go to college. Right. Uni. Right. Gotcha. Let's see. I think a layer of mud on like the river's edge could be cool, like we have in there, to do it over here where there's grass as well, and maybe bring in some packed mud and some stuff like that as well on the parts where there's sand. Here's the sand. Here's the sandstone. And here's the random bits. We got sand, sand, and sand. So we need another choke box. This one is full of sand. We're gonna place the... let's just hope we put... yeah, okay, good. I don't even know what I was like saying. I got so distracted by putting in the items. I feel like the edges of the river in the turns in the corners will be probably pretty sharp and steep, just because it's less wide. It's a bit more narrow. Even though we already made it like twice as wide as it used to be. Though to be fair, we still have this side of the edge or of the bank to do stuff to. So we might as well just start doing that as well, just making the river actually as wide as we want it. And then probably next stream we can just take a look at the actual, like, how it looks, the bottom, the river bed. Ever simply... ooh. What's your what kind of field have you applied in? And have you already decided what country you want to go to? I guess that's also very important to know. Like, one part is to know that you want to leave, and the other part is to know where to. I guess that's how to properly say it. Most sort of obvious would be to go to another Western European country, but I don't know if that's what you want to do. Megatron. Oh wow, USA, Switzerland. Yeah, fair. It sounds very impressive, but honestly, I don't even have a good idea of what to think of when you say Megatronics. But yeah, I feel you. Though in the current, like, not to overgeneralize, but I think in the current day and age, probably Switzerland would be preferable over the US. But that's just because personally I don't really like how the current government is looking in the US, but that's just me. And I don't want to go into politics if we can help it, but yeah, I know that I started it myself. It's really depending on the field. You will get in, you will work with machines and installations. Ah, cool. So, would it be sort of accurate to say that you're basically, for example, going to be responsible for installing the software on like machines like yeah, kind of hard to explain, but like the software part on hardware machines, if you will. I know it kind of sounds vague, but like, for example, it's always seemed so out there to me that, of course, stuff like cars and buses and stuff, they of course also require some sort of like software to run properly and to do all the things they're supposed to, and like and stuff like planes, for example, as well. Like, they got massive computer systems in them, which, of course, if you think about it for more than 3 seconds, is logical. It's a job that can be replaced by machines that... Oh, nice. That's smart. Though, I feel like as long as it's... as long as people are still required to describe what they want for certain things, then I feel like a lot of jobs will be safe. Because people's ability to describe what they want, even if they have to choose what they want to eat, is already like a big challenge for some people. Let alone to say what they want to have, like in a machine, for example. And it's ooh, nice. That's nice. Though I feel like it's probably high demand pretty much anywhere, because I feel like many industries are already heavily dependent on machinery and that sort of stuff. And I think if anything, that's only gonna increase as time goes on. But yeah, I feel like in a lot of ways, Switzerland will always just sort of fly under the radar as like a nice country to go to, for example. I wish you would doing it. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Honestly, I agree. Though I feel like Japanese are in general like also pretty well versed in English, at least the majority of them. Let's actually get that going. But yeah. Oh, nice. How was it? Oh, we are out of sand in our inventory slot. And what did you do there? A lot of sand clearing from the top here, and of course we're gonna have to like make this look prettier as we go, but we basically have to just clean up this entire edge here. Was fun meeting up with my best. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Oh, that was a lot too many blocks. It was so random, we were interested with. Nice. To be fair, those sort of those sorts of plans, if there's like any possibility to make them happen, they're always the best. Let's see, let's make this actually flow a bit nicer into here. Though often it's not often the case that you can actually like say something like that and make it happen as well. Especially not if you're in different countries. So let's see. Of course we want to make this transition as well. So then this one would have to come out. Probably these two as well, just to make it a bit better and smoother. And then here we go to this height. Though, to be fair, that's also kind of the reason why I chose my field of study, which is software engineering, because it's a job that has like good possibilities to work remote. So for example, if I were to like get rich or richer and in a position where I can like sustain myself and hopefully in the future also my family from like some Jesus, can't even English anymore. But if I could like sustain myself and my family from like my self-employed business, then it will be great to like have the means to travel a lot as well. And of course, like even if you're self-employed and stuff, you still have to like stick to some sort of logical work time, so you can't just totally say screw everything, screw everyone, and screw life, and I'm just gonna work whenever I feel like it. At least not in most cases. Like if you get to a point where that's an option, then well done, but don't feel like many people will have that luxury. So you're still bound to somewhat like, well, let's just say a 9-to-5 schedule. Unless you like manage a self-created tool or program or whatever. But even then you're gonna have to offer support in logical times and stuff. Yeah, well, at least in like a startup phase you will. Though to be fair, like it's not that I'm trying to like romanticize or like idealize a scenario in which I would be self-employed just because I feel like I would work less or I'd have like all the time in the world and all the money in the world or whatever. Because trust me, I know that that's not the case. I have two very nice parents who are self-employed, and if anything, the main thing you get extra is stress and insecurities in that regard. As in, or not insecurities, but uncertainties. So I'll never make the mistake of over idealizing working as a self-employed. Let's see, that one needs to stay. This one, this layer goes. Oh, we actually don't have room in our inventory for this shite. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's the main reason why I would want to be working as a self-employed is just because I like being able to like decide on my own, for example, what I would want to stand for and what I would want to like represent. So, for example, having to do acquisition and stuff myself, that'd be way less ideal. And I know that's also a big part of it, because you need to have like I don't even remember how you call that, but you have to have like people like wanting to like get stuff from you, for example, in the sense of like you, yeah, clients, I guess, is what it just comes down to. Don't know why I wouldn't be able to think of that word. And unless you somehow manage to find such a revolutionary product that everyone wants to get it anyway, like even if they were to exist, then that's still like a very freaking low chance that you actually come up with such an idea. Like I feel like even something like AI and moving to another country. Yeah, true, fair. It's a big advantage, I'd say. Especially when you're just like starting out in your new country, because yeah, I'm sure you're very likable, but it's not gonna be like you're gonna be making loads of friends on day one. So you're gonna be probably like sort of, yeah, you're gonna be Jesus, I just can't. I can't English today. You gotta be self-dependent for a while, is I guess what I'm trying to say. So it's good to be able to be like independent, and being used to being independent, that's also great. Like I kind of want to make this also a little bit more smooth of a turn. And I guess that's mainly gonna come from me just being able to like take this back a while and a bit. Just want to make it like sort of meet up with here. A little bit like that maybe. At least that lines up. But yeah, I kind of have the same, like on the one hand I need like social contact, but on the other hand I do very well just being on my own, and I'm, yeah, not necessarily that needy in many parts. Basically just taking out this entire part of this layer. It's also kind of interesting how you're like having this pretty deep conversation, and then all of a sudden randomly your English is fine also. No, thank you, appreciate that. The only thing that I'm sort of sometimes a little insecure about in my English is the fact that I feel like my Dutch accent is like really shining through a little bit too much. And then when I brought that up, because we were discussing how this important Dutch guy that's I think now head of NATO is has like a really Dutch accent. So I was like, well, sometimes when I listen back to my streams, I'm like, yeah, bruh, can you even try, like, even if you tried harder, you could sound more Dutch English. But yeah, that's the only thing that I'm sometimes not 100% happy with. Oh, well, thanks. Appreciate that. My German accent is way worse. Well, yeah, okay, fair. Though, to be fair, I probably would say the same about, like, what you're saying about my Dutch accent, about your German accent, that it's okay. And I guess, of course, you're always gonna hear it way more when you're listening to yourself, because you know how you sound and you know how you, like, yeah, you're gonna criticize yourself way more probably as well, just because. Though there is some people, especially in my previous team that I used to work with for the current company that I work for, that would just throw freaking Dutch slang or like Dutch sort of adjectives in their sentences. Like from time to time. And I would just cringe at that very, very much. But oh well, you know, everyone tries, and some people are just more gifted on the linguistical part than others. I don't even know if that's the correct way of putting it, but it sounded right. And it's kind of almost funny that as far as streaming goes, it like feels more natural, if you will, to talk in English than to talk in Dutch. But I guess that's probably also got stuff to do with the fact that I've always streamed in English, except for a small period in time where I was like insecure about everything and second guessing pretty much everything I did. So I tried streaming in Dutch for a bit, and that I just didn't like it the same. As in, it was fine and it was fun, but it just didn't feel like me, I guess. Just felt less genuine and less authentic. It wasn't necessarily like for the right reasons to for me to translate or translation. That came out way worse than it could have. But yeah, it was for the wrong reasons that I tried to transition to streaming in Dutch. Because it was mainly... Is it this song? Oh, yeah. Bot restart time, BRB. See, we want to actually didn't know what works. I'm confused. Oops. Place a random block. You skipped my... no, not that I'm aware of. At least I didn't, like, take any deliberate action for it. Like, I'm happy that they're skipped. Yeah, it seems like you need some rest. But no, like I said, I'm happy that they're skipped, but no, I didn't necessarily take any action to actively skip them. Though I'm well aware that as a streamer I have that option. Well, I guess that's a good thing, and let's just appreciate it. Sometimes you just shouldn't try and understand, just try and appreciate. But to be fair, I have a pretty quote-unquote easy way to not have ads on Twitter, or on Twitch. It's called Twitch Turbo. Basically like a light subscription to every channel you want to watch. Except for the fact that, of course, you don't have the emotes. But for the rest, you don't have ads either, so that's my main reason of wanting to have Twitch Turbo. Let's see. I kind of want to have this come out too wide. But not that much. It looks like we're having too much fun. Gonna probably call it soon, but I don't want to yet. I'm just enjoying digging too much and chatting with you guys. Well, mainly you vibes. Guess you're honoring your name. But I guess on the other hand, we might as well call it soon because we're gonna be back tomorrow anyways, so. This is probably gonna look very scuffed, but oh well. It is what it is. Back in the day, my name was Bad Vibes. Nice, yeah. It's yeah, I would say it's been working. Inventory management sucks. Guess I just better clean out at least all the sandstone. But yeah, this is basically exactly what I mean. Like if it were up to me and I would have, yeah, that's true. But this is exactly what I mean. Like right now, it's approaching the time that oh, this is not sandstone. Whoops. It's approaching the time that I should call it a night as far as streaming goes, especially because like I'm supposed to be getting into the office, and I just received a WhatsApp message as well that my parents are going to sleep, so I'm definitely gonna have to call it within like a few minutes. But if I would have had my own place and I would have had like the flexibility to keep streaming, I would have definitely like kept streaming for a bit. But yeah, let's just collect this up, maybe finish this layer, and then we're gonna call it just because we have to, unfortunately. But yeah, you know, it's also a big money saver to not have my own place at the moment. So with regards to that, I think it's okay. It's a nice sort of like compromise, if you will. Oops, I took out a lot there. I guess this works-ish. Have to do my... Oof, big rip there. And I guess you have to be in like at work or uni or something tomorrow pretty early as well again. We'll just finish this stack of sand that we have in our inventory right now, and if we've placed it all, we are gonna call it. Which is now. Alright, let me just go like this and go like this. And I just want to say to you guys, I really appreciate you all watching. Ooh, damn. But yeah, let's just see who is live, who we can raid. I think one of the people that I watch is currently doing like a subathon type thing. And I hope I can raid her, because she's great fun to watch. Yeah, cool. Right, guys, see you later.